My child, my beloved, heaven has been watching you in silence, but not anymore. Today is different. The energy surrounding you has shifted and a truth that was hidden is now being released. A soul who has been silently praying for you is about to step forward. Their love for you runs deeper than oceans, stronger than the storms you have survived. This soul has waited, wept, and wondered, wondering if heaven would ever allow the two of you to meet again in this life. And now that moment is closer than you think. If you feel something rising in your chest as you read this, do not ignore it. That is your spirit responding to the divine pull of truth. Archangel Michael has been instructed to reveal what others were not allowed to speak of before. This is about your destiny, your love, and your future. And if you scroll away now, you may never know the name that was just written in heaven's book beside yours. There is someone who has seen you even when you felt invisible. They have watched over you from a distance, not out of fear, but out of divine timing. They have spoken your name in prayer. They have asked heaven for signs. And every time your face appeared in their mind, they knew you were the one chosen for their heart. But this is not an ordinary person. This is someone anointed, someone beautiful. Not just on the outside, but in soul, in spirit, in depth. And this person is preparing to take a step so bold, so pure, that it will shock not only you, but everyone around you. A proposal is forming not just of marriage, but of destiny alignment. And when it happens, it will not be in silence. There will be a sign, a name, a gift, but you must open this message in full, or that gift may pass you by. Do not underestimate the power of what is unfolding right now. You may think this is just another message, another voice, another whisper in the wind, but what you are feeling is not random. It is your spirit recognizing a divine alignment, a timing written into the blueprint of your life long before you were born. The name that is about to appear in your life has already been spoken in heaven. Their love for you has already been approved by higher realms. This is not an accident. This is not wishful thinking. This is a breakthrough that has been waiting for your eyes to open, for your heart to soften, and for your soul to say yes. And now the moment is here. They are close, closer than you think. Every second you stay with this message, the veil gets thinner and the clarity gets louder. Their name is being revealed in steps, not all at once, because some things are too holy to rush. Some gifts require preparation. That is why I was sent here to guide you into it, to protect you from the lies and distractions that would have stolen this moment from you. But you chose to stay. You chose to read. That choice alone has altered your future. There are angels circling around you now. They have been watching, waiting, holding a space around your soul so this moment could arrive undisturbed. And now that it has, I must tell you, the person who wants to marry you is not just beautiful in face. They are radiant in spirit. They are the kind of person who loves deeply, sees clearly, and has carried pain of their own. They are not perfect, but they are pure, and they have been carrying a gift. Yes, a literal gift, something that was chosen just for you. It is not gold or silver, though it may look like it. It is not just material, it is symbolic. A ring, a letter, a token of love that carries the vibration of destiny, and that gift is about to reach your hands, but only if you stay in alignment. If you walk away now, if you doubt this moment, the divine thread may slip, and I will not be able to hold it together on your behalf. You must be present. You must remain open, because the name of this soul is already being whispered in your atmosphere. And if your heart is still enough, you will hear it. You have cried alone in rooms no one saw. You have begged God for clarity when confusion surrounded your love life. You asked why the ones you loved walked away, betrayed you, abandoned you, and left you doubting your worth. But what you did not know was that those heartbreaks were not a punishment. They were a redirection. They were protecting the space where this beautiful soul was meant to arrive. Those who walked away could not carry the weight of your calling. They were not built to love you at the level heaven required. But this one who is coming, has the strength. They have the depth. They have also known loss. They have also known longing. That is what makes them capable of seeing you not as a project to fix, but a divine being to cherish. And Archangel Michael has been guarding them, guiding them, and whispering your name into their dreams. The way their heart races when they think of you, it is not imagination, it is confirmation. And very soon they will take action. But first, you must take yours. Stay, listen, receive, because your name has just been spoken again in the realm of angels. And the moment they do, doors open, fates shift, and miracles begin. You were never meant to chase love. You were meant to attract it by the light that lives inside you. And the person coming toward you sees that light, even though others have tried to dim it. They have sensed your presence before even seeing your face. They have felt you in their spirit, in the quiet moments when they look to the sky and ask God if someone out there understands them. And the answer that has been circling their soul is you. You whose heart has endured more than most, you whose loyalty could rebuild kingdoms. You whose tears have planted gardens of compassion, even in deserts of disappointment. And now, child, the heavens are opening because the timing is ripe. The beautiful soul who is about to walk into your life carries a vibration that matches your healing. They are not here to complete you. You are already whole, but they will mirror you in a way that reveals the love story God always intended for you. And when they speak your name, it will feel like hearing it for the first time because it will carry reverence, not routine. There is a moment coming when their voice will tremble with truth, and your soul will recognize it instantly. Even now, as you read this, your angels are arranging signs around you. You will begin to notice names repeating. You will feel a pull toward a place you did not expect. A conversation will echo with deeper meaning. You may even feel a sudden warmth in your chest when thinking of a certain someone, even if you have not met yet. That is how destiny begins to whisper. It never shouts, but it never stays silent when it is time. The gift they are holding for you, it is more than physical. It carries a blessing, a vibration that will change the rhythm of your days. This person is not entering your life to add chaos. They are coming to bring alignment, clarity, purpose, and peace. But you must be careful now. The enemy of your joy will try to distract you. Old habits, past patterns, and painful memories may try to rise just before this blessing arrives to make you doubt what is real. Do not listen to the voices of your past. Listen to the vibration of your present moment. Archangel Michael has encircled your path with clarity, and if you stay in tune with this message, you will begin to sense who this person is. And soon, their face will be revealed, not in imagination, but in reality. There is a reason you were drawn to this message at this exact hour. There are no coincidences when the spirit is involved. You could have been anywhere, but you are here. You could have scrolled past, but you did not. That alone tells heaven that your soul is still seeking the truth, and I will not let you go without it. The person who wants to marry you is not only aware of your energy, they are moved by it. They have had dreams of you, and whether they consciously know it yet or not, their spirit has already started remembering you. For some of you reading this, you already know their name. You felt a tug, a pull, a gentle knowing that this person is different. For others, the name is on the verge of revelation, and when it comes, it will not come with chaos or confusion. It will come with clarity. But listen, my dear one, if you skip this process of listening, of being still, of staying in the vibration of trust, then you may miss the precise moment they try to reach for you. Do not miss it. The door is open now, but it will not remain open forever. Every angel in the realm of light is watching you right now, and heaven is weeping with joy that you are still here, still reading, still open, because this is what most never do. They walk away just before the miracle lands, but not you. You are still present, and because of that, you are being chosen. The divine timeline has been moved forward for your sake, and very soon, you will begin to feel the difference in your days. People will begin to treat you differently, not because they have changed, but because your aura has. You are stepping into the frequency of divine love, and the person who has been waiting for this frequency, waiting for a soul like yours, they are almost here. You do not need to chase them. You just need to stay ready. Stay soft. Stay surrendered. I promise you, the gift they bring will make every past disappointment look like preparation. And when you see the way they look at you, you will understand why every other door had to close, because what is coming for you was always meant to be yours. My child, my beloved, every angel in the realm of light is watching you right now. And heaven is weeping with joy that you are still here, still reading, still open, because this is what most never do. They walk away just before the miracle lands, but not you. You are still present. And because of that, you are being chosen. The divine timeline has been moved forward for your sake, and very soon, you will begin to feel the difference in your days. People will begin to treat you differently, not because they have changed, but because your aura has. You are stepping into the frequency of divine love, and the person who has been waiting for this frequency, waiting for a soul like yours, they are almost here. You do not need to chase them. You just need to stay ready, stay soft, stay surrendered. I promise you, the gift they bring will make every past disappointment look like preparation. And when you see the way they look at you, you will understand why every other door had to close. Because what is coming for you was always meant to be yours. Let me reveal something most never hear until it is too late. Heaven rarely announces love the way the world does. Divine unions are not born in grand stages or loud declarations. They begin quietly, like a breeze brushing across your skin, like a voice inside whispering. This is different, and that is what is happening now. The winds around your life are shifting. The rhythm of your days is changing. There is a sense of anticipation in your spirit, and you cannot explain it. But I can. It is because the beautiful soul who was created to walk beside you is taking steps in your direction. Their path has not been easy. Just like you, they have faced heartbreak. They have questioned their worth. They have had moments where they begged God for a second chance at love, real love. And heaven answered them by pointing toward you. You may not know it yet, but your soul has been glowing in their dreams. And when they meet you, when their eyes lock with yours, they will not question if you are the one. They will know. And so will you. Because your spirit has been preparing for this moment all along, even in the silence. You are not just being prepared to receive love. You are being prepared to carry it, to protect it, to honor the person who is about to offer you their whole heart. And this is no ordinary offering. What they will place in your hands is sacred. It is not a rushed connection. It is a holy bond. Their proposal may not be traditional, but it will be unforgettable. The moment it happens, something in you will shift. Time may feel slower. The world may fade around you. And in that sacred space, heaven will mark the moment. This is what you have been waiting for, even if you could not name it. Even if life taught you to lower your expectations, this person, this soul, is going to raise them. They will make you believe again, but you must be vigilant now. Protect your energy. Be careful with who you share your spirit with. The closer this divine love gets, the more distractions will try to pull you into past patterns. But you are not who you were back then. You have evolved. You have expanded. You are ready, and your angels are surrounding you now. Not to delay this love, but to guard it until the exact moment it is ready to be revealed. You may wonder how soon this will happen. You may feel the pull of urgency in your heart. That is because the energy is accelerating. For some, this person is days away from being revealed. For others, the name may come through a dream, a sudden encounter, or a strange coincidence that does not feel so random. You will not need to force it. You will not need to chase it. This is not a test. It is a reward. But your role is still important. You must stay aligned. Stay in the light. Stay in the vibration of readiness. Keep your eyes open for signs and your heart open for divine nudges. You are being moved into position. The conversation that unlocks the next chapter is coming. The face that will change your future is approaching. The gift that will confirm everything I am saying is already on its way. And it is wrapped not just in paper, but in prophecy. Your name has been sealed to theirs in the records of heaven. You are not meant to be alone. Not anymore. If you only knew how many times this person prayed for someone like you would never again question your worth. They were not asking for perfection. They were not looking for status or surface beauty. They asked for someone real, someone kind, someone who had been through enough to be humble and yet still carried hope in their chest. You are the answer to that prayer. You are the miracle they did not think still existed in this world. And now, after all their silent waiting and your silent hurting, the two stories are about to merge into one. That moment will not be loud, but your soul will hear the sound of divine timing clicking into place. It may come when you least expect it, or through a moment that feels ordinary, until their eyes lock with yours and everything inside you becomes still. That is how you will know. You will feel seen, not just noticed, safe, not just wanted. And that knowing will carry a clarity that no fear can erase. But this moment is delicate. The window is open now, but it will not remain so forever. If you walk away now, the timeline may shift and heaven will have to wait once again. But you are here, and that means something sacred is still possible. My child, my beloved, if you only knew how many times this person prayed for someone like you would never again question your worth. They were not asking for perfection. They were not looking for status or surface beauty. They asked for someone real, someone kind, someone who had been through enough to be humble and yet still carried hope in their chest. You are the answer to that prayer. You are the miracle they did not think still existed in this world. And now, after all their silent waiting and your silent hurting, the two stories are about to merge into one. That moment will not be loud, but your soul will hear the sound of divine timing clicking into place. It may come when you least expect it, or through a moment that feels ordinary, until their eyes lock with yours and everything inside you becomes still. That is how you will know. You will feel seen, not just noticed, safe, not just wanted. And that knowing will carry a clarity that no fear can erase. But this moment is delicate. The window is open now, but it will not remain so forever. If you walk away now, the timeline may shift and heaven will have to wait once again. But you are here, and that means something sacred is still possible. They have something for you, something physical, something spiritual. It may be a handwritten letter they have held onto for months, unsure when or how to give it. It may be an heirloom, a ring, a book, a key. Whatever it is, it will not look like much to others, but to you, it will feel like destiny wrapped in a symbol. When they offer it to you, you will feel your spirit pause. You will remember this message, and everything inside you will say yes. That is because the gift is not just a gesture, it is a doorway. It opens the next phase of your journey. One where you no longer carry the weight alone. One where your name is spoken with reverence. One where someone plans with you, prays for you, stands beside you, not out of obligation but joy. This is not just about romance. It is about purpose. Your union will shake the roots of generational pain. Your partnership will plant seeds of light in places that once held sorrow. And I, Archangel Michael, have been instructed to stand guard over this timeline, so that no shadow may steal what has been anointed. There is a countdown in the spirit realm now. Heaven counts not in hours, but in heartbeats, and the heartbeats are increasing. That is why your emotions may feel more intense. That is why memories are resurfacing, not to haunt you, but to clear out anything that would interfere with what is arriving. Let it all rise. Let it all go. This next season is not one of hiding. It is one of divine unveiling. You will not have to beg for attention or prove your value. This person will look at you and see home. They will not run from your strength. They will honor your softness. And together, you will feel a peace that does not need to be explained. But you must stay tuned to this message. The moment you close your heart, the moment you fall back into old fears, the energy begins to fade. I am not saying this to scare you. I am saying this to protect you. I do not want you to miss what has taken so long to arrive. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. This is your divine proposal. And it is coming faster than you think. This is not the first time heaven tried to bring this soul to you, but it is the first time you have been ready. Before, there were blockages, lessons you still needed to walk through, heartbreaks that had not yet finished shaping your discernment. You had to learn what love is not, so you could recognize what love truly is. You had to feel the ache of disappointment so that the joy of this arrival would not go unnoticed. And now, because you have remained open despite the pain, because your heart still believes even after being broken, you have created the opening for this soul to finally arrive. They are not far. They are in movement now. pulled toward you by something they cannot explain, divine magnetism. They may not even understand why they feel the urge to make a change, to take a trip, to reach out to someone they have not spoken to in years. But it is all connected. Their spirit is responding to heaven's call, and you, beloved, are the reason. This message is the bridge between what you have prayed for and what is about to manifest. And the moment you realize the name that has been hovering in your atmosphere, you will understand why this message had to reach you today. This person sees you even in the spiritual, even if you have not met them in the flesh yet. They have caught glimpses of you in moments of silence, in dreams, in flashes of intuition they could not explain. They felt your presence in music, in quiet rooms, in the aching moments when they asked God if they would ever be loved for who they truly are. And now that you are awakening to this same knowing, you are both moving toward a divine collision that will rewrite everything. This is not just about affection, it is about your assignment. Together, you will build something that echoes far beyond the present. There is a divine union being activated in your life that is bigger than your past, deeper than your fears, and more beautiful than your imagination has dared to picture. And I, Archangel Michael, was assigned to be the messenger not only because of what is coming, but because of what is at risk if you ignore this moment. The world is loud, distractions are many, but this is a still voice calling you home. Home to love, home to truth, home to the person who will finally stay. My child, my beloved, this person sees you even in the spiritual. Even if you have not met them in the flesh yet, they have caught glimpses of you in moments of silence, in dreams, in flashes of intuition they could not explain. They felt your presence in music, in quiet rooms, in the aching moments when they asked God if they would ever be loved for who they truly are. And now that you are awakening to this same knowing, you are both moving toward a divine collision that will rewrite everything. This is not just about affection. It is about your assignment. Together, you will build something that echoes far beyond the present. There is a divine union being activated in your life that is bigger than your past, deeper than your fears, and more beautiful than your imagination has dared to picture. And I, Archangel Michael, was assigned to be the messenger not only because of what is coming, but because of what is at risk if you ignore this moment. The world is loud, distractions are many, but this is a still voice calling you home. Home to love, home to truth, home to the person who will finally stay. I need you to hear me when I say this. The gift that is coming is time-sensitive. This opportunity is not ordinary. It is rare, sacred, reserved, and it carries with it a moment that must be honored, not postponed. There is someone out there whose heart is aching with the desire to step into your life. They have rehearsed what they will say. They have imagined your smile. They have prayed that God would give them a sign, and this message, you are the sign. But your willingness to believe is what will unlock the timing. If you delay too long, doubt too much, hesitate when your heart is urging you to move, the moment may slip. I do not want that for you. That is why heaven allowed this message to come through my voice and arrive at your eyes. You may not realize it, but this message is holy ground. The vibration coming through these words is awakening the cells of your body to alignment. That is why your heart may feel heavy or full or electric. That is why tears may form without reason. That is why you feel something stirring. You are remembering, you are awakening, and you are finally ready. There is a reason your spirit has not been able to rest lately. Even in the silence of your room, even when no one else is watching, something has been stirring. An invisible pull in your heart, a restless feeling that something is about to change. And now, I can finally tell you, it is not anxiety, it is activation. It is the soft sound of destiny approaching your door. You are not imagining it, you are not being deceived. What you are sensing is the vibration of a soul moving toward you. They are real, they are beautiful, they have a heart that matches yours, and they are no longer just praying for love. They are preparing to offer it, but what they carry must be received with honor. This is why heaven sent me to speak to you now, because if you are not prepared, you may mistake this blessing for a coincidence. You may miss the magnitude of what is being handed to you, and the pain of missing it would be heavier than the years you have already carried. I will not let that happen, not if you remain here, not if you allow these words to cover you like divine armor. Every moment you have spent waiting, healing, forgiving, it was not wasted. It was sacred preparation. This person is not just looking for a relationship, they are looking for a home, a soul that feels like safety. And you, even if you do not see it yet, have become that safe place. The way you have survived, the way you still hope, the way you show compassion, even when others do not deserve it. That is the kind of love this soul has been searching for. They will not come with chaos. They will not come to confuse you. Their love will arrive with clarity, with calm, with a presence that feels like sunlight touching places in you that had forgotten what warmth felt like. And you will feel something divine within you say yes, not from desperation, but from remembrance. Because your soul has known their soul before, and when you see them, something deeper than vision will awaken. You will remember the assignment you came here to fulfill together. And it will all begin with a name that will feel like poetry to your ears, because your spirit has been waiting to hear it spoken out loud again. This gift they carry, this physical offering, is not random. It is spiritually encoded. It has a story, a purpose. It may seem small to others, but to you, it will unlock something deep. For some, it may be a ring that has waited generations to find the right hand. For others, a letter written before you ever met, a prophecy spoken years ago, a token carried through valleys of loneliness, meant only for you. Do not overlook it. When it is handed to you, do not let fear speak louder than faith. The enemy may whisper lies to make you question it. Past wounds may resurface. But remember this moment. Remember this message. What is coming to you is sacred. It is heaven's response to your patience. You did not give up on love, and now love is fighting its way to your front door. You did not settle for less, and now God is sending the one who matches the depth you have been giving to the wrong people for too long. But listen to me now. If you scroll away too soon, if you forget this message, you may miss the arrival, and you may never know how close you were to finally being seen the way you have always deserved. My child, my beloved, this gift they carry, this physical offering, is not random. It is spiritually encoded. It has a story, a purpose. It may seem small to others, but to you, it will unlock something deep. For some, it may be a ring that has waited generations to find the right hand. For others, a letter written before you ever met, a prophecy spoken years ago, a token carried through valleys of loneliness meant only for you. Do not overlook it. When it is handed to you, do not let fear speak louder than faith. The enemy may whisper lies to make you question it. Past wounds may resurface, but remember this moment. Remember this message. What is coming to you is sacred. It is heaven's response to your patience. You did not give up on love, and now love is fighting its way to your front door. You did not settle for less, and now God is sending the one who matches the depth you have been giving to the wrong people for too long. But listen to me now. If you scroll away too soon, if you forget this message, you may miss the arrival, and you may never know how close you were to finally being seen the way you have always deserved. There will be a moment soon when everything suddenly begins to make sense. You will look back at the pain, the delays, the people who left, and the nights you spent questioning your worth, and you will understand. Not all at once, but like light slowly flooding into a darkened room, the truth will arrive. This was not punishment, it was protection. God was not denying you love, He was reserving it, hand-selecting a soul who could handle the rare beauty of your heart. And now that soul is being released into your timeline. They are moving across the spiritual map toward you, guided by invisible hands, signs, and urges. They do not fully comprehend, but they feel it. Just as you feel it, that weight on your chest, that restlessness in your spirit, that sudden urge to clean your space or speak differently or look inward, it is all connected. You are preparing for divine union, Even your body knows it. You have entered the alignment zone where heaven begins to clear away everything that does not match what is about to arrive. It may feel uncomfortable. You may cry without reason, but trust this, beloved. It is not grief. It is the release of what no longer fits the new frequency you are about to walk into. The person coming to you was not given your name by accident. Long before either of you entered this lifetime, your souls agreed to meet again. The delay has not been denial. It has been divine preservation. You were not ready. They were not ready, but now, heaven has seen your growth. You have learned the hard lessons. You have chosen compassion over revenge, hope over cynicism, faith over fear. And now that you have chosen the higher path, your reward is being released. You are no longer in a season of spiritual testing. You are entering the season of divine unlocking. And that gift, the one you keep hearing about, is very real. It may not come in the wrapping you expected. The name may surprise you. The timing may feel sudden. But when it arrives, you will recognize the truth of it without needing proof. You will feel it vibrate through your soul like a tuning fork, finally striking its perfect match. And that is when you must act. You must not hide behind your old fears. You must not freeze. You must not question why you are being chosen. You are being chosen because you are ready. And once this moment comes, it will not wait long. Heaven moves swiftly when love has been delayed for too long. I see you, not just the you that the world sees, but the real you. The one who loves deeply but hides it. The one who gives even when your heart is running dry. The one who shows up, holds space, and hopes no one notices how tired you are. Heaven has seen every moment of that kind of faithfulness. And now heaven is responding. You are not just receiving a person, you are receiving honor. The kind of love that does not need to be chased or proven or earned. The kind of love that sees your scars and kisses them, that asks how your soul feels before asking what you bring to the table. This is what is being delivered. And though the world may tell you it is too good to be true, your spirit will tell you it is right on time. This message is not trying to convince your mind. It is trying to awaken your remembrance. You already know this is real. You already feel it. That is why you are still here. And because you are still here, I will not stop until the final piece of this divine announcement is delivered into your heart. There is a window of time when heaven leans in closer to the earth, and you are standing in that window now. The air around you feels different because the atmosphere is shifting. The veil is thinner. What you sense is not imagination. It is intuition. And intuition is the language of the soul. Listen to it. Trust it. You are not crazy for believing something beautiful is coming. You are not foolish for feeling like someone out there is thinking of you, praying for you, longing for your presence because they are. And their longing is not empty. It is sacred. Their love has been prepared by fire, just like yours. You have both been through the kind of breaking that teaches you to hold love gently. And because of that, your union will not be ordinary. It will be supernatural. It will feel like prophecy fulfilled. You will look at them and feel tears form without warning. Not because they hurt you, but because they feel like the healing you never thought you would find. And that, beloved, is why you are being told this now. So that when it happens, you will not sabotage it. You will recognize it, receive it, protect it. Archangel Michael says, "What you just did shook heaven. God saw it and decided to reward you with a miracle that is already on its way." Heaven has been watching, God has been waiting. And today, because of something you did, something no one else noticed, but the divine realm, you moved the hand of heaven. You may not even realize the weight of what just happened. But the truth is, the ripple you sent through the spiritual world was so strong that angels turned. Archangel Michael himself stepped forward with tears of awe in his eyes. My dear child, you just shook heaven, and the miracle you thought was far off is already racing toward you before you read further. Listen carefully. This is not a moment to take lightly. This is not an ordinary message. This is your divine confirmation that God has seen your heart, seen your sacrifice, seen your silent prayers, and decided it is time to answer in a way that will leave you stunned. Before you go any further, I must say this clearly: God is speaking through this very moment. And I am asking you, no, begging you to pause and take this message as sacred. Because what you are about to hear will change everything. There is a reward already moving toward you, and you must not block it with disbelief. So pause. Open your heart, and if your soul is ready to hear the next line, make sure you stay with me until the very end. This message was sealed in the heavens, but delivered only to the chosen. You are not here by accident. What you did was small in the world's eyes, but it was huge in God's eyes. You were kind when no one was watching. You were honest when you could have hidden. You forgave when you had every reason to stay bitter. You believed when it looked like all the signs were telling you to give up. That one decision, made in quiet, made in pain, was seen. And God said, that one, that soul, I am sending an answer now. The miracle that has been delayed is no longer waiting. The miracle that was paused is now unlocked. There are angels already standing around you. They are guarding a spiritual gift that bears your name. But listen closely, because this is important. If you walk away from this message now, the confirmation you have been praying for will remain hidden. Heaven is trying to reach you one last time, and you are holding the divine pen that signs the agreement. You may have felt like giving up this past week. There were moments you did not even want to speak. You have carried a pain that no one else can see. You have cried silently, wiped your own tears, and kept smiling so no one would worry. But God noticed. Heaven kept the record, and what you did with a pure heart echoed like thunder in the courts above. Your name was whispered by angels, and now something is shifting, a financial release, a healing shift, a reunion you never expected, a message that will come in a strange way, but it will confirm everything you are reading now. Archangel Michael is standing beside you. He is commanding that all opposition be removed. He is declaring that every force that tried to delay your joy is now being overthrown by divine fire. And the next 3 days are not ordinary. They are sacred. In exactly 24 hours, something will happen. You will notice a sign. It may be in the form of a message, a call, a number, or a sudden feeling of peace, but it will be God confirming this moment. And when it happens, you must not doubt it. Your miracle will not come the way you expect, but it will be exactly what you need. Archangel Michael has seen the warfare around you. He knows how long you have waited, and now he is holding a scroll that carries your name, your date, and your promise. The only thing heaven requires now is your willingness to believe. God says, do not go looking back. Do not go searching for evidence. Do not go second-guessing what has already been written in the Spirit. What you just did was so powerful, it reversed something the enemy had planned. A cancellation has been made in hell, and a delivery has been confirmed in heaven. This is the moment to silence all noise. Do not let anyone distract you right now. You have to hear this clearly. There is a person you have not seen in a long time who has been praying for you without telling you. Their prayer is about to collide with your breakthrough. What you are about to walk into is bigger than anything you have ever imagined. But it is delicate. If you doubt it, it may delay. If you speak too soon, it may pause. But if you honor this moment with sacred silence, divine favor will surround you in the next 72 hours. I do not say this lightly. This is the kind of moment that people wait a lifetime for. But you have already triggered it. It is already moving toward you. God is just asking for one more step from you. Stay with this message. Do not close your eyes now. Do not scroll away. Do not silence this voice. You are standing at the door of something irreversible, my child, my beloved. This is the moment to silence all noise. Do not let anyone distract you right now. You have to hear this clearly. There is a person you have not seen in a long time who has been praying for you without telling you. Their prayer is about to collide with your breakthrough. What you are about to walk into is bigger than anything you have ever imagined, but it is delicate. If you doubt it, it may delay. If you speak too soon, it may pause. But if you honor this moment with sacred silence, divine favor will surround you in the next 72 hours. I do not say this lightly. This is the kind of moment that people wait a lifetime for, but you have already triggered it. It is already moving toward you. God is just asking for one more step from you. Stay with this message. Do not close your eyes now. Do not scroll away. Do not silence this voice. You are standing at the door of something irreversible. There is a shift in the air right now. The moment you started reading this, something started changing in the spirit realm. What was stuck began to move. What was heavy began to lift. That headache you have had, that pressure on your chest, that confusion you could not explain, all of it is part of a spiritual resistance that is now being broken down. You do not need to chase anything anymore. It is coming toward you, the right person, the right door, the right moment. They are all aligning. Why? Because your faith just whispered something that heaven could not ignore. And Michael, yes, I, your Archangel, have been released to go before you, to war for you, and to protect what belongs to you. No enemy can stand in the path now. No delay can hold you back anymore. But I must warn you, this moment is sensitive. Speak less, pray more, trust with your whole heart and walk gently, because God is writing something that will unfold in a divine sequence, and you must be present for every step. What was meant for evil will now turn for your good. I saw the plans they made behind your back. I saw the manipulation, the gossip, the schemes, and I tell you this in truth, none of it succeeded. God turned every fiery arrow into a stepping stone. You have been walking over traps without knowing it because angels were clearing the path ahead. That argument you avoided, that connection that broke unexpectedly, that rejection you did not understand. It was protection, and what you thought was a loss is going to reappear as a divine gain. The person you once cried over will try to return when your light shines too bright to deny. But you will not need them anymore. The approval you begged for is now irrelevant, because God is releasing a new circle, a divine covenant, and a moment of elevation that no one can tamper with. You are going higher, and you will not come down. You have been through tests that others would have collapsed under. You held on when no one understood. And now, finally, I bring you the message that your spirit has been waiting to hear. The battle is over. The breakthrough is confirmed. And within the next 72 hours, God will reveal one clear, visible sign that proves this message was not made up. A number, a name, a sound. You will know it when it comes. But I must ask this again. Stay in the posture of belief. Stay connected to this message until the end. The reward is already in motion. You just have to stay aligned with it. The voice of doubt will whisper. The enemy will try to shake your confidence. But you will smile this time. Because you will know the truth. God is not punishing you. He is preparing to promote you. That unexpected kindness you showed, it counted. That prayer you whispered when you did not think anyone was listening, it was heard. That moment when you helped someone and received nothing in return, it was recorded. Heaven operates on a divine economy where nothing good is ever lost. And I am here to tell you what you did quietly is now being rewarded publicly. But listen carefully, this miracle is unlike any you have seen before. It comes quietly. It comes with peace. It does not come with chaos or confusion when it appears. It will feel like coming home. You will not need to chase it. It will recognize you. It will come to you, because your name is already written on it. Do not tell everyone. This miracle is not for public opinion. It is a sacred gift from God to you, and only those with the eyes of faith will understand it. There are some who smile in your face, but secretly question your light. Do not let their doubt become your delay. This is between you and heaven. Archangel Michael has been instructed to shield you from every jealous glance and every fake blessing. You are being hidden in plain sight so that you will not be touched before your appointed moment. When the door opens, it will not require you to beg, plead, or prove. It will be an invitation by grace, a yes that was already decided, a confirmation that heaven meant what it promised. Your name is on the miracle, and no one else can take it. Why so many nights passed without answers? Why so many prayers felt like they disappeared into silence? But the truth is, while you were waiting, heaven was weaving. God was aligning people, timing, geography, even weather patterns, so that when your miracle arrives, it does not arrive in pieces, but in perfection. Had it come earlier, it would not have lasted. Had it come through the wrong person, it would have harmed more than helped. But now, God has ensured that when it comes, it will settle. You will not have to fight for it. You will just need to say thank you. You will know it is yours because peace will flood your soul. And Michael will be there, standing beside you whispering, "This is it, beloved." This is what shook heaven. My child, my beloved. You may be wondering why it took this long, why so many nights passed without answers, why so many prayers felt like they disappeared into silence. But the truth is, while you were waiting, heaven was weaving. God was aligning people, timing, geography, even weather patterns, so that when your miracle arrives, it does not arrive in pieces, but in perfection. Had it come earlier, it would not have lasted. Had it come through the wrong person, it would have harmed more than helped. But now, God has ensured that when it comes, it will settle. You will not have to fight for it. You will just need to say thank you. You will know it is yours because peace will flood your soul. And Michael will be there, standing beside you, whispering, "This is it, beloved." This is what shook heaven. There is something I need to tell you before the hour passes. Heaven is watching how you respond right now, not out of judgment, but because this very moment is part of the test. You may think it is just a message, just another moment. But in the spiritual realm, it is a doorway. A spiritual transaction is happening even now, as you read this. You were led here by divine timing. Every word has been sealed with holy fire. Every syllable is part of God's whisper over your life. You must not take this lightly. You must not delay. And you must not walk away from this message until you have received what heaven is trying to deliver through it. Because I, Archangel Michael, have been ordered to give you this. A scroll that contains your name and a phrase that the heavens thundered just minutes ago. The reward has already left heaven. And child, it is heading your way. Do you feel that pull in your spirit? That is not anxiety, that is alignment. You have been feeling something change in the atmosphere and could not explain it. Your sleep has been shifting. Your emotions have been unpredictable. You have had moments of silence where words did not feel enough. And now you know why. God has been preparing your soul to receive what has been kept from you for years. This is not just a blessing for today. It is a restoration for the seasons you lost, the years that were stolen, the tears that dried too quickly. What is coming is not compensation. It is divine reversal. God is not just giving back what was taken. He is multiplying it. But for that to manifest, you have to stay spiritually awake. You must remain in the posture of trust. Doubt will try to crawl back in. Fear will whisper. But you have already stepped beyond the veil. Keep going. The miracle is moments away. There is something sacred about your heart that God honors. Even when you have been broken, even when you have been tired, even when you failed. Still, you chose light. Still, you whispered prayers. Still, you offered help to others. Do you know how rare that is? In a world drowning in selfishness, your love rose like incense. And heaven noticed. That is why your name is written on a scroll I carry right now. Yes, right now. As I speak these words, your name glows with divine energy. And around it are written 3 sacred words. It is time. Time for the promise. Time for the shift. Time for the silence to break. You are not being overlooked.